And coming to the pathophysiology of COVID-19, here SARS-CoV-2 is mainly targets infects the respiratory system. During its incubation period, the virus is slowly triggers into response within the lungs. As we know, the lungs containing sacs called alveoli. Here, gases exchange takes place, means oxygen breathe in and carbon dioxide breathe out. The alveoli made up with alveolar cells. These cells produce surfactant and coats the inner lining of the alveoli, which keeps alveoli open and allows gases exchange. So this is in normal condition. But when we contact with coronavirus 2, SARS-CoV-2, it mainly targets the alveolar cells containing angiotensin converting enzyme receptors 2. Once the virus enters inside by endocytosis, the virus particles are uncoated and genome enters into cytoplasm. Since SARS-CoV-2 is a positive single-stranded RNA genome, they can directly produce a new genome by attaching host ribosomes. The host ribosome translate viral RNA to make proteins. Means here RNA polymerase takes place. The RNA polymerase releases positive single-stranded RNA to make a negative single-stranded RNA. And then these formed negative single-stranded RNA again used by RNA polymerase and again make a positive single-stranded RNA as well as other more positive single-stranded RNAs. And these all RNA strands enters into endoplasmic reticulum. Here they make structural components of the virus. The endoplasmic reticulum will transfer the structural components to Golgi apparatus. In these Golgi apparatus, they nicely packed up and they form essential new virus. And these viruses are released by exocytosis through the vesicles. And these released viruses are replicated in alveolar cells, which leads to damaging of alveolar cells. So here damaging of alveolar cells leads to less production of surfactant, means alveoli can easily collapse, which leads to hypoxia, low oxygen levels in blood. In other way, these injured alveolar cells releases interferons, cytokinins as well as intracellular components. The release interferons give a signals to the nearby cells and increase the antiviral defense. So here alveolar macrophages detect the cell injury. This causes alveolar macrophages themselves to secrete cytokinins such as TNF-alpha, interleukin 1, interleukin 6, interleukin 8 as well as other chemokines. This inflammatory process all occurs in lung parenchyma. This inflammatory process occurs in lung parenchyma. It leads to stimulate nerve endings. So this is responsible for initiating cough reflexes. So this is the early symptom of the COVID-19. But here TNF-alpha and interleukin 1 are pro-inflammatory cytokinins, which increases the vascular permeability and increases the adhesion of molecule. So this leads to increases the pathological fluid between capillaries and tissues. So it leads to interstitial edema and in alveoli which causes pulmonary edema. So this causes dyspnea. It leads to means impaired oxygenation, leads to hypoxia. And here damaged endothelial cells and so here damaged endothelial cell which releases the other inflammatory mediators like arachidonic acid metabolites including leukotrienes and prostaglandins. Here leukotrienes which causes bronchial constriction, means impaired ventilation leading to difficulty in breathing. And here prostaglandins, TNF alpha and interleukin 6, these are responsible for causing fever. This is one of the permanent feature of COVID-19. But here some people can infected by the virus, but those were asymptomatic because of their immune system developed, and they shows very less or minor symptoms, that is cold, cough and fever. And prevention of COVID-19. Stay home. The best way to protect yourself from the virus means staying home to avoid coming into contact with people who might have the virus, and wash your hands at least 20 seconds with soap or alcohol based hand sanitizer, and avoiding touching your face, nose and mouth, and also practice some social distancing. If you need to leave your place, maintain your distance from others. Stay away at least 6 feet from others.